Tukiza wiki genda pale. Emma.
If they want YouTube, I also have another link to YouTube. If they want to Saturday, tournament ya Chama Paris. Then okutandika ku Monday follows
Yes, banachokobana musibyokuta yene sawa tulekere ekyafuna ensonga leero nga bijje bwayogera bagenda kuzanya asooka ku gemu 16. Omugenyi waffe ngenda kusaba tumuseemu ekitiibwa nga muzanyi munnaffe kubanga emizannyo gino akiraba ddagala tumukube naye nga tumukube ng'akoze eki ng'asiimye kati Habibu bw'abeera azannya wokka bwe tuwagira bw'aba tazannya tusirike kyekyo kyokka baagaliza emizannyo So I've just been asking the fans only to support when their player is on table. When it's your turn on table, everybody must be silent. If you don't feel comfortable, first make it a point before playing. Thank you.
Kyogere mu Zimbabwe. Kale bwe mutyo kale kakuli kyatulese.
first. Microphone check. Please, in the comment section, tell me if you can now hear the audio. Once again, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Break and Finish Facebook streaming platform, as well as Peter Chebe Live YouTube streaming platform. Today is International Action. Today is a day for MALUVA. Today is a day for Habib. Today is a day to entertain Africa. It is the second coming of Malvan Mokonza, in the opinion of so many people, and yet even officially, the finest player from the Southern African nation of Zimbabwe, as young as 22, but enormously talented, having shaken tables already in Uganda and Kenya and Tanzania and Zimbabwe and Zambia and South Africa and as far as China. He is returning to Uganda for the second time, one, to participate in many matches like this one. Most importantly, to compete for the Advanced Talent Agency Afro 8, the Super 8 comp that is starting on Monday, and also to play in the weekly and monthly comps that happen in Uganda. He should be staying in Uganda up to around the 16th of November to return to the country of Zimbabwe and then prepare for the Grand Mchana Open that will be happening in Nairobi. To present to you this match in video and audio, my name is Simon Peter Chobe. Second, third, fourth time streaming again between MALUVA and any Ugandan. He is leading 2-0 against Habib Sebugo, the captain of Uganda's national pool team, while Habib is at his own home turf. The last time that Habib did have a money match here, it was against Simon Lowola, the guy that is nicknamed the computer, and it was Habib that won that one pretty convincingly by 16-12. While the last time that Malvan Mokonza did have a money match against any Ugandan, it was during his and Eshka's tour of Uganda that did happen about 3 months ago, and it was against Dog City, and it was a race to 16, and it ended 16-15 in Dog City's favor. Yes, they did have money matches against Caesar and against Dog City at first, as well as against Ibrahim Kayanja. The only player whom he did beat was Ibrahim Kayanja. The player that he did beat was Dog City, actually known as Rashid Wagaba, in the first match, because the one in which Dog City won, it was a decider. The first one was won by Malvan Mokonza. He's a darling in Uganda, not just in terms of personality, but Ugandans love his style of play, MALUVA. He's a guy that they really love to watch online and at the venue, and he did about 300 people gathered here at Eternal Pool Arena in the central district of Mukono. Next action between one of the best players from Zimbabwe taking on one of the best players from Uganda. In the meantime, Malvan Mokonza 2 and Habib Sebuguzi 0, race to 16. Once again, this match is being streamed on 2 platforms, Peter Chobe Live YouTube, as well as Break and Finish Live Facebook. As a viewer, feel free to serve yourself by watching at a platform of your preference, and live commentary is resuming shortly. 2-1 is the current score. The crowd are starting to get cheered up here. I like to say that every time that Maluva has been participating in many matches in Uganda, he has been having very good stats. The suspicion, the fear, is that he has not so far proven to be a very good long racer. Against Caesar Chandiga, Maluva at one time led 8-3 in race to 16, and yet he was beaten 16-10. Against Ibrahim Kayanja, he led 8-4, and yet he was beaten 15-14. Against Rashid Wagabe in the second match, he led, if I'm not mistaken, 9-3, and yet he lost out by decider. And what about that one for a shot? All right. Amount of skill in his pair of hands, no doubt. Confidence, no doubt. Ability to pot, no doubt. Longevity in long races, suspicious. Being supported, I believe, by the entire country of Zimbabwe, whose pool fraternity are right now watching, by the entire country of Zambia, and I believe South Africa, the entire SADC region. Habib is being supported at home. The most important support right now at the venue, because they are the supporters that can impact the match itself. And you have to give it to Maluva for taking the courage to come to Uganda, a country that is no easy feat for any player in many matches. He did come 3 months ago with Eshka Chimbwanda. This time he is deciding to be a one-man army. And I'm taking this time to thank his boss, his manager Jaden, and the management team, including Kelvin, including everybody, including Francis Mokwekwe, his media man, for making this possible. This guy, at the age of 22, a budding African talent, right now trying to shake the royal table of Ugandan pool, playing against the captain of the Ugandan national pool team, and right now leading 3-1 in a race to 16. It is possible that he can start this one off happily. He did arrive in Maluva 2 days ago, coming to exactly 2 days ago, traveling with Uganda Airlines in a direct flight from the Robert Mugabe International Airport in Harare to the Entebbe International Airport. Did have yesterday as a rest day, and today it is action. Tomorrow he is expected to be participating in a weekly comp, and then on Saturday another rest. Sunday will be a day for the rest of the players participating in the Super 8 comp arriving, and then Monday the 8-man comp that will be coming your way. That one will be streamed on the Advanced Talent Agency platform, and please subscribe to that platform. For $1.5 you will be watching the action for a day, but it is cheaper to subscribe for a week because it is less than $5, about $4.9 to watch all the action for a week. Better still, pay the $14.9 and watch all the action for the entire month. For now, this one, while sponsored by the Advanced Talent Agency, is a free stream for you to enjoy some of the best that you can watch in African pool. Habib 1, Maluva 3, race to 16. And please, should there be any glitch in this video, please report it in the comment section such that something can be done. This is the stuff that should come very clear and undisturbed. I don't want any fan anywhere on the African continent to miss any shot. It hurts me if you do. And for those watching on YouTube, I'm using a noise filtering microphone, so the noise may come a little bit breaky, but once it is used, the video is relatively safe. Sometimes if the DJ decides to play music at the venue, Habib right now knows that he must be on the top of his game to stand a chance of taking down this guy from Harare. A roll of the yellow ball is looking at the corner pocket on the top of your screen on the left. White ball remaining naturally for him to put the second yellow in the center pocket. Oops! I didn't see that coming. The fans have just made that noise as if they are surprised, but not in a good way. That Habib on his own home table can miss a shot relatively that easy. And should MALUVA make his lead big, I will start to think that maybe he's going to have a very good start in his Ugandan tour. In the country of Uganda yet again for the second time, this time seemingly meaning more business and being more serious. Last time around that he did come here, he had the company of Eshka, complimenting each other, comforting each other every time one of them was on table, whether it was in a money match or in a tournament. This time around, he is on his own against a whole country, against top players of that country, speaking a language he doesn't even understand. The language he understands is the language that he shares with them, the language of potting balls. Now that was the shot. That was the hard ball. It is the ball that has made the fans absolutely silent. And after taking that shot, MALUVA did take a big breath, as if he has solved a very big equation. The rest for a player who can put balls with the ability of this guy is a formality. Now look at that. Nothing short of class. Wow. Magnificent, clinical, lethal, 4-1. And Habib is having a forced timeout. Once again, Habib is forced into a timeout, maybe to freshen up his face, rethink his strategy, then come back with his A game. Less than 2 minutes and he will be back. For now, let us be chatting in the comment section. And I believe that most of the comments are now coming from Zimbabwe. Now here comes the resumption. When a player of Habib's level is forced into a break, you know that things are not going exactly as planned. That is a void break when it happens in pool. The same player gets to break the same game with no result. Nobody wins the frame. The frame is simply re-broken with no foul. It's just MALUVA re-breaking the same game. And once again, if you want to come and witness the action at the venue, if you are in and around the district of Mukono, we are at Eternal Pool Arena. The venue that was formerly known as Black Ships Arena. If I can try to force myself to remember if there was an international match at this venue before, as MALUVA fouls on the break this time round. A 12-man comp that involved both Aiden and 10 Ugandan players and Rivaldo. That comp was won by guess who? Habib, and he did beat Aiden in the final in a race to 7. It ended 7-6. Habib has a chance right from the break to start with 2 visits with the white ball in hand with an open game. It is now 6 reds, I believe he's going to play, with all of them positioned perfectly well, and he'll have himself to slap in the face if somehow he fails to make a clearance over this red game. That one has been the easiest of the 2 games that Habib has won after taking full advantage over a foul on the break by MALUVA. It is now 2 for Habib and 4 for MALUVA. A dry break. Is it? Yes, it is from Habib. By the way, from amongst most of the senior players of Uganda, there is talk that Habib has the best break in the country. He knows when to break hard. He also has that negative break when the break is not going so right. And a decent player in himself. or winner of one tournament of the Polar Station of Uganda so far this year, the Grand Open, that he did win against Kasozi Joseph in the final in April earlier this year. And it is the first time this year, Habib, in a very long time, that he's ranked out of the top 8 of the Pool Association of Uganda. And yet he's currently taking on Zimbabwe's finest. The expectation is that MALUVA is in sometime expected to lose his #1 ranking position to Eshka Chimbwanda, the guy who is the most on-form player this year. If I'm not mistaken, by the way, I normally follow the proceedings on Francis Mkoka's Key Pixels photography Facebook page. Eshka has won 4 tournaments of the National Elite Players Association of Zimbabwe NEPAS, including one just a week ago, to the extent that I think that the letter E this year in the word NEPAS probably stands for Eshka. That one is just to crack the ribs of the people watching in Zimbabwe. A miss. That would be a very unregrettable miss from MALUVA here. What MALUVA should know, he started well and kept the fans silent. He needs to keep them silent by shooting so well, bullying Habib. He did so in the first 20 minutes. But for the previous game and the one that is going on, not so much. Thank you for watching. Shakira Kesh, you're watching on YouTube, supporting Habib. The chosen one supporting Mr. Apple, which is, by the way, MALUVA's second nickname. He did ask me, MALUVA, some months ago, which should be the right name of his pool arena in Harare. He owns a pool arena at the age of 22. I nominated the name Mr. Apple Pool Arena. He did think it was better to be called the MALUVA Pool Arena, and that's what the case is. The CEO said so. Mandisa Similane, thank you for watching from Swaziland. You're also watching on YouTube. Farai Jaden. I think this is boss Jaden. MALUVA's the boss. Watching from Harare. Thought that Habib had run away from the venue after that very good start from MALUVA when he did lead 3-1. Since then it has changed now to 4-2. It can always go either way, especially depending on what happens in this game and the next few, if I can say. Tendai Charuka, thank you for watching, supporting MALUVA all the way from Facebook. Maxwell also supporting MALUVA. Tommy J Hazard, yes, very likely, more likely than not, that it is going to become 4-3 in the next 1 minute or less. Because a game like this one, Habib would sometime win it even with his eyes closed. Even if the game was not serious, but this is serious stuff here. He's trying to play backspin, putting both balls in the same pocket. He didn't move it enough, but I think he will do. Has to be a little bit careful with the white ball not to put it in the center pocket on the left. As long as he rolls the black ball to the left corner pocket, that is accurate. And a round of applause from the fans who are all his fans. And he pulls one back and comes within one of MALUVA. It is Habib 3 and MALUVA 4. And those of you who are watching from YouTube, there is a little network glitch. The picture is a little bit unclear. I'm trying to ensure that it becomes solid in the next few seconds. If it doesn't, then I restart the YouTube video. Seemingly becoming better. It is now 4-4. YouTubers, I believe that you are now sorted. Your video looks as clear, even more clear now than the Facebook video right now. Habib 4 and MALUVA 4. I believe MALUVA is still a player with the Tigers. Someone update me if you are in Zimbabwe. Habib is a player with swap buyers in the Ugandan Pool League. After that time break, the first time break for Habib, things have been better since he has returned. I believe MALUVA has broken 2 games, all of them putting the white ball on the break. The other game broken by Habib, and all 3 have been won by the same player. And in about 10 minutes, 4-1 has turned into 4-4. And I want to think that Habib will want to put the yellow ball maybe to the near the corner pocket. White ball bouncing off the cushion, using the same white to try and open up the yellow that is near the center pocket on the right. Look at the movement of the white ball. There it is. There we go. His only problem now is that in the same shot while he did open up his one bad yellow, the black ball ended up getting dead, almost touching one of MALUVA's red. And MALUVA will be fancying his chances, most especially depending on the position of the black, unless Habib does something about the black in his next visit to the table, which is possible, by the way, with a pot of that yellow ball to that center pocket, dragging the white ball backwards, but in right direction, opening up the black like that. Very good. And yet again, for his disliking Habib, that black ball is frozen against that top cushion. But he's demonstrating that he's able, if not more than able, not only to open up that black, better still, put one of his balls, the last yellow, moving the white ball the entire length of the table to the top corner, where he can comfortably pot for that black ball. And this is the move. Try to put that yellow ball on the target to the corner pocket on the bottom left, drawing the white ball backwards. Actually goes for the center pocket. White ball having the same effect. And there we go. It is now a very happy group of fans here, because the guy whom they call their darling is about to take the lead for the first time. Yes, he did. Habib 5, MALUVA 4. At this current speed, I believe this game will be done in the next 80 minutes or so. Less than 1.5 hours at current speed. MALUVA seems to be in a little bit of trouble here. Started out the better player, but a combination of Habib changing his style and misfortune of MALUVA on the break has led him into losing 4 games in a row, and yet a 5th seems looming. Things are starting to slow up a little bit here. And I like to say that in my own personal comparison, the slow technical game is where Habib beats MALUVA. And yet Habib has won 4 games, all of them simply potting balls. But again, you have to say that the games were so clear, and in 2 of them MALUVA had potted the white ball on the break. In terms of the attacking game, MALUVA, in my opinion, slightly edges Habib. But to give it to MALUVA for the bravery. Dog City and Caesar will return to the country on Sunday. But if they are to play up to the final of the African Handball Championships, then their air tickets will be extended. When they return, I believe that they will want to have a say in this MALUVA tour thing. Joseph Kasozi will definitely want to have a piece of MALUVA. Same applies to Hazard, same applies to Odong, same applies to Computer. Same applies to Ibra, of course. The guy that has unfinished business on MALUVA, most especially that only played money match that was supposed to happen about 3 months ago, only for Ibra to arrive late at the venue, to the disliking of MALUVA and his management team. Nepson Select Aggregates Company that sponsors MALUVA from Harare. And while Habib is managed by Club Eternal as well as his team, Scrap Buyers Pool Club. He seems to be out of sorts at the moment. MALUVA, everything he's doing is not just pulling off, while Habib is having everything moving on well for him. And he's starting to reignite fire, Habib, in himself and his fans at the venue. And the scoreboard, instead of having the players' respective names, it has their respective national flags, just to have national interests at heart for the players and the fans, respectively. For Habib, the black, yellow, and red flag of Uganda on the right, and for MALUVA, the green, yellow, red, and black flag of Zimbabwe with the star on the left. Oh my God. The guy is on fire. A little bit of the tricky situation. If the two yellows can intercept the movement of the red, of the white, sorry, and he plays Habib to avoid the white ball touching or kissing any of those yellows. But he has it at somewhat a big distance. He takes a very deep breath. He'll want to pot under the white ball backwards, potting both red and black in that same corner pocket on the right. And that is the shot. The rest, he knows, and MALUVA knows, and the fans know that the guy from Mokono at his own home venue is about to go 6 for up, which he does. White 7, Habib 6, MALUVA 4. Thank you for watching. Eurofan, you're asking race to it is race to 16. Winnie Kennedy, thank you for the update of the match involving Dog City in Morocco. Derek Maz, yes, happy with his stables. Steve Aira, thank you for watching. You are liking Habib's smartness, okay? Shakira Kesh, thank you for watching. Sike, supporting Habib from wherever you're watching. Habib this time has his stand to fill the table in MALUVA's first time out. Once again, Habib 6 and MALUVA 4. In the meantime, if you're just joining this stream, it is a continuation of a money match, an international money challenge between Habib Sebuguzi, the home player of Uganda, with scores on the left taking on Malvan Makonza, the visiting player, with scores on the right after 10 games played. It is 6-4. With Malvan Makonza having dared to make a second return to the country of Uganda, where he first visited about 3 months ago with his friend Eshka Chimbwanda. The two of them did participate in a series of money matches with mixed results. Yes, out of 4 money matches that Maluva played, he had only 1 victory against Dog City. Eshka did have 1 victory in a money match as well. And yet, Eshka also came second in a 64-man competition. That was called the Star Shooters Championship. It was won by Ibrahim Sejemba. Eshka went 4-1 up before Habib had that timeout, a forced timeout, and when he did return to the table, he did turn the game on its head, because since then he has won all 5 games in a row, to the effect that he is now leading 6-4. And of course, after 10 games played, Maluva also had his timeout, and we await to see how effective it was. This time he did have a longer timeout than Habib did, because he was out for about 6 to 8 minutes. Maybe just reflecting on himself, his weaknesses, how he has lost those 5 games in a row. Maybe having a chat with his manager at home, maybe relaxing himself. This is a tour which, without a shadow of a doubt, will leave him a better player than he came, because it takes guts, it takes bravery, it takes a big heart to dare to take on players of the level of Habib, having traveled days back thousands of kilometers away against a chanting crowd, all of them against you when you are just 22 years of age. And I'm sure he's making his country so proud, not just in the decision to dare to come to Uganda to take on the country, but how well he's queuing when he gets the chance to queue well. Here, gets the white ball almost perfect, but if he puts that yellow ball to the corner pocket closest to your screen on the right, there is chance that he could get himself snookered. He needs to try to use Habib's red as support, the red near the black. Try and pot. Make sure that white ball touches the red ball to leave the black ball free. Outside of that, there is chance he could get himself snookered. He does exactly that, but seems to be off target. The shot wasn't as easy as it looked. It is chance for Habib at least to play. I do believe that he will at one time be playing snooker here. Thank you for watching. Fungai Sanexi supporting Maluva. Blessings Chizema. Appreciating the commentary. Valeria Crush always watching. Muzondo, thank you for watching. Hello to Vishona in the comment section, and I do welcome the entire Zimbabwean fraternity who seem to be dominating the live stream, most especially the one on Facebook. By the way, the live stream is not just on Facebook but also on YouTube. That is a shot that will be appreciated by both Ugandans and Zimbabweans alike. Maluva again versus the black. As the tripod is lifted to create space for him to play as comfortable as he can and makes no mistake. It is on target. The crowd are silent. It is Habib 6 and Maluva 5. And a very crucial frame it is this next one for both of the players, for Habib to regain his lead, to increase his lead for Maluva, to try and equalize matters here in a match where he did go ahead, but a match in which he is currently down. Hasn't been so good on the break for most of the match. Here is the break. He gets to pot a yellow. White ball is safe. It was so close. Even the red ball goes in. The table is fairly well split, both yellows and reds. The only problem is the positioning of the white ball. It is not easy, it's not obvious to put any ball on the table, be it yellow, be it red. I wouldn't fault him if he nominated either yellow, if he nominated either reds, because both colors are finishable. Going for the reds, he wants to put off one red. Yes, the shot wrong. He was so ambitious, in my opinion. Another player would have nominated maybe red, maybe yellow, but maybe play safe, maybe play a little bit defensive. Just play to hide the ball, the white ball. That was a little bit careless and ambitious, and he may be made to pay. Thank you for watching. Mojarazi Manyere from Zimbabwe, hi to you. Watching on YouTube. Morgan, thank you for watching. Supporting Maluva. Titaona Tichara supporting Maluva also on YouTube. Takudzwa as well. Simbarashe supporting Maluva. Steven Banda. Yes, again, Mova. Tatenda Konde supporting Maluva. Big Don Banda. Lebanon watching from Lesotho. Thank you for watching. Critical shooting here from Habib. Every time he cues, every time he puts a ball, he's making the fans happier. And at Titano Pool Arena, which has 6 pool tables, all of them blackboard tables, only one of them is being used, only the one for the battle. The rest are all dead, rested. Everybody, players and fans alike, are having all of their eyes on the table. A red apple from Habib as he extends his lead. It is now 7-5. Once again, it is dry break by Habib, and yet he gets the white ball almost the same position where it was in the last frame, where Maluva got the frame wrong, got the game wrong simply by not being able to close the table. This time, he decides to play different from the last game. This time, he decides to play a little bit more safe. And thank you, Africa, for joining this stream. Dear viewers, thank you for being part of my streaming journey for the last 5 years and still going strong. Thank you for always subscribing to these pages which I open up to stream African pool, most especially African pool. And the program right now today is Habib versus Maluva. Tomorrow there is a monthly comp here in Uganda, which I'm expecting Maluva to be in participation, and this I'll be streaming it from another district called Wakiso, the area of Entebbe. And then on Saturday, a 48-player comp of only ladies. And when Ugandan ladies are playing, you know that it is top class action. Please join me on Saturday streaming a ladies comp with prizes for the top 8. Sunday will be a rest day for these players and for myself, while on Monday the Super 8 comp will resume, involving Malvan Mokonza, the first of the non-Ugandan players to have arrived. Yes, Saif Hamad, I understand he is on the way to Kampala. Jeremiah Naido from South Africa, as Habib Fowles, by the way, should be traveling on Friday, Jerry, with Uganda Airlines, if I'm not mistaken. Collins to ACT she'll be traveling on Saturday, if not Sunday. Of course, he's traveling the shortest distance from Nairobi in Kenya. And yes, Kelvin Nkandu, the guy nicknamed Difficulty, should be traveling from Lusaka in Zambia on Saturday, if not Sunday, to join Ibrahim Sejemba Caesar Chandiga and the Lokoma Hazard to make an 8-man single life tournament, by the way, but a very competitive one. There will also be many matches between those players and also Ugandan players who will be interested in joining the fray in many matches. That one will be happening for the course of next week from Monday up to Saturday. It will be streamed on the ATA platform. I will be doing commentary with Priscilla Chisoro, the lady who is called Ivari, from the Republic of Zimbabwe. Maluva puts 2 balls with 1 shot. I'm not so sure it's exactly what he intended. I will be thinking that he's contemplating that yellow ball on the right to put it to the center pocket. If he's on target, white ball drifts a little bit leftwards, then the second yellow will be potted to the corner pocket closest to your screen on the left. He's trying to stroke as if he's listening to me, using very slow energy. Sometimes it's even a little bit difficult to be on target. That goes for the yellow to the corner pocket. A little bit risky. Maybe it's worth the risk. Yes, worth the risk. It was a tempting shot, but once on target, especially with a player this good, and you know what I'm meaning. Now here he is up against the black, a little bit difficult. Black is in, white is safe. He's trying to win a few fans at the venue. He has already won hundreds of fans at the comment section, but many will be watching from home, from Motare, from Kadoma, from Kwekwe, from Beitbridge, from Hwange, from Bindura, from Chirezi, from Ugweru, from Blawayo, from Harare, and everywhere in between, supporting the Luva Express, who now pulls one back. It is Habib 7 and MALUVA 6. Thank you, Jeffrey Joel. You're watching from Dar es Salaam. As MALUVA fouls again, his break has not been that effective today. Many times when he has been able to put a ball on the break, the white ball has not come good, and yet many times again he has been putting the white ball on the break. And when he has been doing that, Habib has been taking the easy pickings. And speaking of easy pickings, here is this well winnable red game. It is coming off almost as a gift. As a player, you will consider yourself lucky, finding a game as good as this red one, and yet balls are so split when you have two shots right from the break, and while your opponent will be considering themselves very unlucky on the break. And if anything, MALUVA's undoing so far is the break.
Captain, make sure, Captain. Make sure, Captain. Make sure, Captain. Make sure.
And there was always no prize for guessing after that foul break. MALUVA is punished as Habib increases his lead. By the way, Habib is now halfway there. It is the rest to 16. He has 8, meaning a maximum of 16 games are left, of which Habib needs 8.
Make sure, Captain. Make sure.
And MALUVA needs 9. Sorry, MALUVA needs 10. Out of 16, it's starting to get a little bit jittery for him. He mustn't let Habib increase his lead. With 3, maybe with 4 games, it will be very unlikely that MALUVA will catch up, most especially given how he's breaking during this match. And what a break. What is split of the balls? The table is closed by Habib, who is playing reds. I'm not even sure that red was the best color he could have quoted, but we respect his decision. Going for the reds. Definitely winnable. His problem red is that one which is so close to the black ball for Habib's liking, but it too is potted to that corner pocket on the top left of your screen.
Short captain, short captain.
Now this is the only bad ball. Now the bad ball is disappeared. That means the rest seems like a formality of a clearance from Uganda's national captain. Queuing for the money for himself, for his manager, for the fans at the venue. Very reserved guy. One of the humblest players you will meet in Uganda. Always cool, always calm, but always loved. And the white ball is so natural. With the top of the white ball, the red and the white ball moves naturally for him to get a good one for the club. And the rest, no prize for guessing. This one is about the fourth red apple by Habib after MALUVA caught the white ball on the break. It is 9 for Habib and 6 for MALUVA in the rest to 16. Thank you, Martin Macheru. You're watching from Johannesburg. You think it is a top-class game? Nigel Guidi supporting MALUVA, waving your Zimbabwean flag. Pokelos Francis. You want MALUVA to eat more saja? It is sadza. There is sadza this side, but he's preferring rice most of the time. I think he's having enough of sadza in Harare. Pius Omega, thank you for watching. Wadada Jovan. You're asking where the battle is. It is in the district of Mukono. You must be anywhere near Mukono to come and watch at the venue in the country of Uganda. But if you're far away, feel free here. Break and Finish Live Facebook as well as Peter Chowe Live YouTube. Danny Wekwamunyoro, thank you for watching. Yes, Stanford Dancing. Moganya, thank you for watching. Peter, my name is Shurugui. You are liking the pronunciation of your towns. Which town do you come from, eh? I've been only to 2 of them. Only Bulawayo and Harare. And for Harare, I was moving. For Bulawayo, I was there for 2 weeks. Streaming, waiting to stream the Queen's Sports Club Double Elimination competition. The one that was won by Caesar after victory over Jerry in that final. And both of these guys, by the way, did participate. No, it is MALUVA who did participate. Habib did not. Sorry, YouTubers, there was that maybe 30-second, 1 minute network glitch. It seems now to have gotten sorted. And what will Habib be doing here? Now that is the shot of class. That is the noise of the fans applauding and loving and appreciating what they are seeing of the guy that is nowadays the best player from the district of Mukono, where Eternal Pool Arena is found. A venue that is full of history. Only 3 years of its existence, but already so many comps that have been played here, involving both men and ladies respectively. I also do remember a ladies comp, a ladies battle between Anka Sheila and Rashida Mutesi. I remember Rashida winning. Many matches between Habib and Computer. Another many matches between the local players from around the area. It is also the venue for the Greater Mukono Pool Club in the Uganda Pool League in the men's league, as well as Genesis Pool Club in the ladies pool league. Very funny comment from Jonah that now that MALUVA is in Uganda and Caesar is away, so MALUVA is officially Uganda's seed one. Funny one, that one. Eh? But if you can beat all of these guys and then win the comps in which he participates without Caesar coming, before Caesar comes back, maybe yes, but Caesar is coming back on Sunday. And I'm just assuming that where he is in Marrakesh, Caesar is watching this action with a little bit of concern in the country that has become now his. Martin Macheru, thank you for watching. You think Uganda can take on the universe? Better on the eye. Habib has been winning most of those games where MALUVA hasn't been breaking well, and they are pretty much easy pickings. But those that MALUVA has been winning, yes, very convincing in my opinion, and pulls another one back again. After 16 games played, it is Habib 9 and MALUVA 7. And thank you, Africa, for watching. I can never get tired of thanking you. We have now made 2,000 people combined watching on Facebook and YouTube. Maybe the number is growing bigger, most especially should the score run closer and closer and closer. This time, a dry break, this time from Habib. Table is closed. MALUVA is playing the yellows. He's not so sure that he has full sight of the yellow ball he's looking at. Has to be so cautious. Maybe put it off the red. Goes for direct. Has a spin effect on the white ball to make sure that he's not snookered. He has one thing in his mind, this guy, to take down Habib in his current visit over the table. All right. He's a guy that is called Zimbabwe's Mr. Apple. Wow, well, it is possible. It is seemingly possible. In the meantime, I decided this time not to make an online opinion prediction poll, because every time I did advertise this match on Break and Finish, about 80% of you were predicting that it will be Malva who will win in the comment section. So it will be a very predictable opinion poll. That's why I did not run it. I am starting to understand why most of you thought so. The guy, yes, he's not leading, but he's queuing so well. The games that he has been winning have been very beautiful on the eye, and I do applaud his playing style. It is 9-9. It is a race to 6, and it is now officially a race to 7. I'm just meaning that it is a race to 16, but it has turned into a race to 7, because this match will be won by the first player to 7 as of now. It seems MALUVA is having his second time out of the match. I'm not so convinced as why he should get time out when he's starting to be on fire. Nonetheless, second time out, MALUVA 9, Habib 9, rest to 16. There is a seeming likelihood that this game may be starting to drift away from Habib. Not only is Maluva shooting better, at least for the last 30 minutes, Habib's break has evaded him. And Habib, the way I know him, he may decide to resort to the negative break for the rest of the match because he's realizing he's playing against a very good shooter and the break has just decided to kind of evade him. Right now, it is another dry break, another likelihood that Maluva will make a clearance after the break. Thank you, Pride Shepherd from Luveve. No, you're watching from India. My goodness. Brian Mutaramfura, thank you for watching. Must be Zim. And thank you all of the great African media men who have shared this link. Of course, my very good friend Francis Mukwekwe. Samson Kiboga, the guy who normally brings us the action from Tanzania. The last time I checked, Saif Hamad was traveling from Dar es Salaam to Kampala. I don't know how far he is. Maybe you hit me, hit my inbox, because I don't think Saif's contacts are now reachable. Edwin Matipenga supporting Maluva. Lan Mogazai Famba Maluva, you say. And the way Maluva is shooting is like a machine that I will say is right now Yaka Nakamota. Everything he's touching is currently turning into gold. And yet for Habib, things are not really working out. Probably trying to pot sort out the would-be bad yellow. The guy is queuing much better than himself 30 minutes ago, but most importantly, right now, much better than Habib. And as long as he remains queuing this good, I want to think he will turn into the favorite, especially if he wins this game. It will reignite the confidence in himself, but also drain some of the confidence out of Habib. Even these fans that are here at the venue chanting for Habib, if Habib goes down, they will start to get a little more silent. That one is a miss. In the vein of execution Maluva has been having in the last 30 minutes, I will say that it is an unexpected miss. But for Habib, most importantly, chance for him to play, a chance for him to win a game, a chance to regain his lead. It takes a very deep breath, Habib, but a very important breath. And there he goes. It is now 6 reds. Positioned so well, trying to do something that Maluva failed this time in the attacking sense of the game. Habib has to show us his home advantage, trying not to miss a game like this one. Normally a very trusted player here at this venue by the fans. Management of the venue is Habib's own personal management, and this is where he plays and trains on a daily. Should he not win, then it will be a very convincing win from his opponent. I want to think the white ball moved a little bit, maybe a centimeter or half more than Habib wanted. If he can roll that red ball to the corner pocket to the left, the natural movement of the white ball will probably have it. Having that black as support, that's why Habib has to tap it, bringing it backwards towards the cushion, and then back towards the red. Again, I want to say that it moved a little bit of more distance than he wanted. And he knows that even this shot he has to make must be as good if he's to stand a chance of not only potting but also finding the white ball for the would-be last red, the one closest to your screen. Very crucial shot this one for Habib. Maluva will be waiting for any chances given. Habib cannot be happy with that kind of white ball. But again, it is possible for him to make a maximum cut of that one remaining red to the corner pocket closest to your screen on the right. And the white ball will naturally open up the black ball, but it must be on target, because if he doesn't pot, the black ball will be open for only his opponent. Maybe playing safety, which he goes for, trying to snooker. Yes, it is safe, but Maluva can see one of his yellows. It is difficult to pot it, but he will fancy his chances trying to go for that corner pocket, maybe direct or off that yellow, that corner pocket where he's been standing right now. He realizes a sense of possibility, a sense of urgency. Must be on target, but white ball is frozen against the cushion. The crowd are silent. They are respecting his turn on table, but he is totally off target. Both of these players know that it is very important to be the first on double figures, to be the first to 10. White ball is so close to the yellow for Habib's liking. Maybe try and put and open up the black ball. He once again not only misses, but also fouls. The one and only fan that MALUVA is having at the venue, the guy that is wearing the Arsenal jersey, is on the top of his voice. And I know that in many matches like this one, yes, in races like this one, he can be a very annoying fan to the home player when he sees that one of the guys at the venue is not supporting him. And what a free shot. In the same free shot, opening up the black, in the same free shot, playing Habib's ball dead, in the same free shot, maintaining a good white ball for his next game. Habib knows that this one is certainly a game lost. Just looking at this white ball, maybe he wanted it to move around the black perfectly. Didn't move well enough. Going for the corner pocket, but so accurately. Controlling the white ball so beautifully. And reading once again so wonderfully. It is Habib 9 and MALUVA 10. The Zimbabwean Express to break again. This time, a little bit comfortable because he is leading. And what a break. Definitely playing yellows. He will be having his mind on that black ball. After 2 yellows spotted, the rest of the yellows are in pretty good position. The problem is the black. That's why MALUVA is contemplating a move. That is why he's pondering what he can do. Because the black ball is dead and maybe touching a red, which will be turning into Habib's red momentarily as long as MALUVA closes the table, playing the yellows. He's going for it. That is surprising me a little bit, but maybe it is because of the position of the black, and I can see why. Because where he leaves the white ball, he creates a possibility for himself putting that red ball to the center. The interception of the white ball by the yellow is completely against MALUVA's liking. His intention was after putting white ball to bounce off the cushion and then move leftwards to try and put the would-be remaining red to the right. And right now, MALUVA is in trouble. Oops. Playing off the cushion. Finds the red. He almost pulled off what would have been the shot of the match so far. But came so close, and it's not close enough. Habib doesn't believe his luck, but he has a chance to make it 10-10 here, to provide a chance to the audience of a game that could go all the way, maybe to the wire. Thank you for watching. Cynthia Nana, Daniel Sitole supporting Luvante, Arnold Mlambo, thank you for watching. Edwin Mativenga supporting Maluva. Chendawashe Clifford. Yes, the guy with the Arsenal shirt is supporting you guys, very true. Habib is playing himself back into the match, trying to utilize an opportunity that has come his way. Make a clearance of these 2 yellows and a black ball. Have the scores within 10-10 and make the match very open again. And that is the white ball. Leaves an angle in which he cuts it in a very slow shot. White ball moving towards the top end of the table, maintaining a good one for the black. No, we want to move the white ball twice the length of the table. That one is a very beautiful shot. And a very rewarding, a very deserving round of applause from the fans. It is Habib 10 and Maluva 10. Rest is 16. If Habib makes a clearance of this red game, it will be a very wonderful apple. In my opinion, one of the best we'll have cleared in this match so far. In what will be his 11 wins, this one will be my favorite. Because it is a game that he didn't have full right trying to win, because it looked very attackable game, and yet he's now on the verge. 3 reds to go. One of them is definitely sinking to that center pocket on the left. Maybe white ball following the red, just like that. Now has choice to start with either center or corner pocket. That's why he's contemplating between the 2 balls, which one to play first. He will be going for the center pocket red, because the one in which he will put towards the corner pocket on the bottom left will probably have himself snookered. And that is what he's having his mind flipped between. of course, decides to do the right thing. Caught, spinning the white ball, led it backwards, not to get himself. Habib 11, MALUVA 10. Charity Andrew, thank you for watching. You can now sip your drink, eh? But you're very funny. And thank you for watching my good friend Francis Mokwekwe of Q Pixels Photography. Long time since we did stream a tournament of my match like this one together. Maybe God willing, if I get chance of streaming the Billiards Cafe W Elimination Cup coming in 3 weeks, by the way, in Zambia, there is chance I could make it, and I know that Francis will make it. The guy really travels the world. Has been twice to China, many times in Zambia, many times in South Africa, many times in Kenya. I don't know if he has been to Tanzania. Surprisingly, never in Uganda. That's a shame, Francis. Beautiful way to play the white ball, dragging it on its axis, prevent it move a bigger distance than the player who would have wanted. Seems MALUVA knows only one way to play. The only time that I've seen him play a game that had so many safety shots, so many times him playing with no intention to put was the decider with the Dog City earlier this year in Kampala, the last game that he played before leaving for Harare. Be mindful that he's playing on this table for the very first time. He's in Uganda for the second time, but in the district of Mukono for the first time, and yet at the venue of Eternal Pool Arena for the first time. And yet he's so used right now. He's playing as if he plays at the same table every day. And yes, he's about to equalize again after on Habib at his own home venue, in front of Habib's own fans. With that one very annoying fan and the perspective of Habib, the Arsenal man, a roll over that yellow ball, white ball bouncing off the cushion, moving towards the midpoint of the table, just like that. And MALUVA, with this kind of range, will never ever miss. It is 11 for Habib and 11 for MALUVA. What is the rest of 16 is now officially a rest of 5. A maximum of 9 games left. Habib needs 5. MALUVA needs 5. Habib simply leaves himself an angle to pot that ball, the remaining yellow ball, to the corner pocket, top left. White ball bouncing off the cushion, moving rightward, such that he can pot black ball to the corner pocket, top right. Just like that. Brains at work, intelligence at work, accuracy at work, black at work, and black is important. Habib 12, Maluva 11. Has support in follow motion, white ball bouncing off the cushion but then moving rightwards. He could get the white for the red ball, which is frozen against the cushion, but then that is not the game which he plays, which that's not the ball which will win him the game or lose him the game. It is the red ball closest to your screen, entangled between two yellows. Hardly a pocket where he can pot it. This shot maybe to pot, if not to pot, at least have control of the black ball, because his red ball is packed right at the pocket which has the black ball behind.
That's your captain.
As Habib inspects the table, as he pots a ball, as he pots another ball, he will be knowing that the positioning of the black ball will be a little bit of concern. Maybe if he is to put the 6 yellows now on the table, try and move that white ball towards, to try and put that black ball towards that corner pocket top left, because there is space between the red of Maluva and the jaw of that pocket. And opens his yellows. Beautiful shot. Must pot? No, he doesn't. Advantage Maluva. What a game this is looking out to be, because Maluva is once again seemingly about to equalize here. Signs of a game that could go the entire distance. Sign that maybe we may have it at 15-15. A sign that we may have a decider. Remember, the harder the victory comes, the sweeter it is. Good skill from Maluva, only that the white ball just moved in between Habib's yellows and got intercepted, not moving it as much as he wanted to, but he will be okay. Simply rolling that red ball, just simply rolling. Easy does it, like it is normally said, as the fans go silent once again as Maluva refuses to go down. It is Habib 12 and Maluva 12. A pot of the white ball on the break. Looking dangerous, looking scary for Habib. And as brave as MALUVA is, maybe, as confident as he is, uses the free shot to open up the black ball with the hope that he is taking down this game once and for all in one visit of the table. It is now, by the way, race to 4. 7 games left, including this one. If we are to play this race to the fullest, Habib needs 4, MALUVA needs 4. Very likely that MALUVA is winning this one. And what a tight game it already is. I do believe that you guys are having the best of entertainment that you can get. By the way, this match is in a way sponsored by the Advanced Talent Agency. And today it has been the ATA returning to you fans with free streams, 3 of them. The match involving Caesar in the African Hebo Championships, then the match involving JJ Fall of South Africa and Dog City of Uganda. I don't even know the results of that one. If you are watching, if you've been watching those ones on the ATA platform, please tell me the results of JJ Fall versus Caesar versus Dog City. And then this one, which you're having opportunity to watch both on Facebook or, if you prefer, on YouTube. And yes, at the moment we are on combined on Facebook and YouTube. We are currently over 2,300 people watching. That is the exact publicity stunt that these live streams create for African pool. Exactly what we need. It is what will propel these players. It is the reason why a guy like Caesar is ambassador of Joy Hebo tables, because of his online numbers, which he normally pulls off, getting deals like signature with the Advanced Talent Agency. Now this one is the most popular of all players nowadays that come from Zimbabwe. So confident. When you watch him play, you cannot help but to fall in love with his queuing style. Look at that. Oops, not really. Not really, not really, not really. Unlucky, unfortunate, maybe it is destiny. He will play off the cushion, try and find the black ball, hopefully for him to put it to the center pocket. There he comes, he gets it and misses. At one point I was so sure that he was going 13-12 up, but at this point I think that Habib is the favorite to go 13-12 up. Habib will simply play safe, leave MALUVA in sight of the black ball and dare him to allow him return to the table for one more time. MALUVA will most likely he will be contemplating maybe to roll that black ball to the corner pocket closest to your screen on the left, maybe play it off that yellow near it, try and put it to the center pocket on the left. And I was talking of corner pocket on the right in the meantime. It is hard, it is unlikely. That is why it is taking him all the time to think, and he knows that if he misses the shot, most likely Habib will be making a clearance of his yellow game. That is why he's contemplating any way possible to try and put the black, even if it means off the cushion. I'm not so sure what he's trying to do. He's playing the black ball, going for power. Yes, oops. That was close. It was so close. I don't know if MALUVA will be happy with himself on the black right now. I think Habib will be forcing himself to make a clearance over this yellow game. Only a normal deck will finish it. Maybe 9 times out of 10, but this is not a normal day. It is a money match, and it is as close as the word close itself. This one, if he makes a clearance of this yellow game, to set this crowd ablaze here. Movement of the white ball is fine. Reading of the game is fine. The 3 yellows towards the top end of the table, I believe, are as good as gone. What Habib needs to be thinking the more, maybe you, the fans who are supporting him, even the ones that are supporting MALUVA. That yellow ball to the lower end of the table, the one closest to your screen, it is seeming like a problem yellow, because he needs to move the white ball towards the top end of the table, maybe to try and put that ball to the center pocket on the left, maybe corner pocket. Cannot afford to miss, cannot afford to deny himself good white. Good shooting, and I want to think that he gets himself a very good white, because by playing little top spin, white ball will move towards the bottom end of the table, and just like that he will have the cue ball for the second yellow to the same center pocket on the left. That's what I'm talking about. But the white ball doesn't move as much as he would fancy. But for a guy that is playing on his own table, there is no reason for him not to believe that he can't put this ball either of the center pockets, either direct or by banking. Goes for the direct one. It's a sharp cut. And it is a miss. He concedes the game. MALUVA Mukonza 13 and Habib Sebuguzi 12. The last time that MALUVA was leading in this match was after playing 5 games. Right now he is leading, and it's just over 5 games to go. For his own brilliance, for the 2 times that Habib has fouled in the break, also for the 1 time that Habib has failed to clear a seemingly clearable game. He'll be having another chance, Habib, to make a clearance of this yellow game. If he loses this game, if he doesn't win this game, it will be starting to become a little too late. If MALUVA makes it 14, if MALUVA gets in a position where he will need only 2, that is why it is very crucial for Habib to win this game. That one was more defensive than offensive, and I think for the right reason. I can't see any ball that MALUVA can put easily here. Those 5 reds that are around the midpoint of the table, I don't think you can see any one of them clearly. The one and only red that is closest to the white has Habib's yellow in its path. That is good brains from Uganda's national captain. Maybe Maluva will try to play the red ball off the cushion and off the yellow to try and pot it or set it to that corner pocket. Oops, he also plays defensive shot. But Habib can see that yellow ball. The one he's looking at now. Director off the cushion to try and pot it or set it near the center pocket. That corner pocket doesn't even need to ask for cushion because he can see the ball, but only partially. He seems to have changed his mind a little bit. Off the cushion, yes, off the cushion, and pots. Good brains, good execution. In the meantime, tomorrow we shall be having a weekly comp at Vibes Lounge in the town of Entebbe district, a different district from where we are right now. There's a good chance that both of the players you're watching on table could be involved. And should Maluva win this match, I think it will be motivation enough to go for that one. Of course, coming live on the same platform from around 11, if not noon tomorrow, up to around 10, if not 11 p.m. in the night. Oops. The game is starting to evade Habib and dangerously evading him at his own venue, in front of his own home fans and in front of his own management team. All of them supporting him, all of them having their hope in him. It is not about the money, it's about not allowing Maluva, the guy who has suffered thousands of kilometers, to try and take Habib down at his own home venue. Maluva trying to become only the third Ugandan to make a tour of Uganda, which is a successful tour. A few players have been coming here, but not successfully. Actually, all who have been successful have been South Africans, and they are not just. Yes. Sbu Gumede did make a tour of this place around 2013, winning all matches he did play apart from one. He lost out to Sula Matovu. Also, Ishmael Mteto did make a tour of this place and won all matches against us apart from one against Hazard. Yes, Aiden Joseph did make a tour of Uganda and did win all the many matches in which he was involved. The one match that he did not win was a final of a 13-man comp against Habib Sebugusi. And Ganda Jeremiah Naidu did make a tour of Uganda, but not exactly very successful. Lost out to Ibra. Also defeated Caesar, but in a rematch, Caesar was able to win him with a big scoreline. Of course, Jerry also played 2 comps and did not reach the prize bracket in both of them. Now this is the River Express with all the time in the world. The white ball all there for him, as much as the red, as much as the black. A simple roll of the red ball will do. And one fan that is haunting all fans of Habib and Habib himself, the Arsenal man, claps for one more time as Maluva extends his lead to now 14-12. It is, if we are to have this match to completion, it is 5 games left. Of the 5, Habib needs 4 and Maluva needs 2. This one should be the last time out of this match. For now, let us be chatting in the comment section.
n'omuwendo gutuuse bulungi
akoyo n'akasiimo kubanga abikolwa amazima nnyo amazima go akufudde ow'eddembe I would take one woman. It's okay.
Every time these guys have had a timeout, there has been an effect in terms of the running scores of the match after the timeout. This time it was Habib who did go for that one. He's now trying to go for the diagonal corner pocket closest to your screen on the right. Yes, it is a shot on target. Both the brains and the execution. Backspin of the white ball, both red and black to the same corner pocket. Round of applause from the fans. Right from the timeout, Habib seemingly, yes, gets an apple. It is now 14-13. for now we can have predictions in the comment section for 1 minute at least. Predictions, who will win in the comment section? Just the name of a player whom you think, either Habib or MALUVA. Trimos Simango, thank you for watching from Kenya. Tapiwa Masiwa, you think MALUVA will win 16-14? Same applies to More Life Chikue. Brian Mogandi, you think MALUVA will win 14-16? Proud Zibaka, you think MALUVA will win 16-15 by decider? Tapiwa Shenyaku, you think MALUVA will win? Wellington Sadek Chair, MALUVA, you think he will win 16-13, so you don't think Habib is winning any more game, and yet he's now on t-shirts, okay. Francis Chibesha, you think MALUVA will win? Maklia Amal, you think Habib will win 16-15, Pius Omega. Okay. BMK, you predicted the match earlier, you thought MALUVA will win 16-14, okay. Pine Micros, you think Habib will win 16-15, you think it will end in a decider. Wayne Kodom, you think that MALUVA will win 16-13. Brave enough not to think that Habib will win any more game, and yet Habib is seemingly on the path to making it 14-14 to make it race to 2 here. Takunda Musago, you think MALUVA will win 16-14. Samson Mota, you think MALUVA will win 16-15. Baby Mogoya, you think MALUVA will win 16-15, so it is clear that majority of you do think MALUVA will win. Of course, majority of you, even before the match started, we are predicting that MALUVA will win. But now I think it is anybody's game of these two players, most especially if Habib gets away to win this one. After that, dry break from MALUVA, who can only wait on his chair, who can only pray. Remember, after that timeout, Habib produced an apple immediately and is trying to make a second. Which one would be red? Yabo. He'll be wanting Habib to make a bounce off the white off the cushion after potting. So move it rightwards. That one will do. It is seemingly a second consecutive apple, green and red respectively, from the same player after the time break, and yet he has the next break. And yet his breaks are normally very good and very powerful. The king of Mukono is now at Level Sports, his own home venue. It is Habib 14 and MALUVA 14. Dry break at the wrong time of the match. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are just watching this match for the first time, if you're joining the stream, it is now officially a race to 2, because the race to 16, where the scores are 14-14, is pretty much a race to 2. He has been in the same situation before, MALUVA. Twice out of 3, it hasn't been successful. Against Ibrahim Kayanja, he did lose 16-15, actually 16-14. He was winning to take the game to the decider and then lost that frame. That was so painful for himself for the night and up to the following day. And then against Dog City in the second match, it was a long fought decider, which was won by Dog City. The third time is presenting itself to him, having a money match in Uganda away from home against one of the top players in a foreign country, on foreign land, in front of hundreds of supporters who are only cheering for their home player in their own language, which as a player you don't understand. That's why I applaud Maluva's bravery. Having that very crazy fan, only one, a Ugandan who for whatever reason is choosing to support Maluva. Of course, it is his right. Seemingly, all he has to try and put is that sharp cut of the yellow ball he's looking at to the corner pocket on the left, white ball moving towards the top end of the table. That will do. An apple, a red one, is looking ever so likely for the guy that traveled from Zimbabwe to regain the lead at the right time of the match. The reason why this frame is so important is for both players. They want to be the first to 15. They want to be the first to be looking for only one goal, while their opponent is looking for 2 out of 2. Could start with either of the yellows left on the table, Maluva. The idea is try and pot and not to get himself snookered. It is a tough time, tricky time, and not a very obvious shot. The pot is on, the white ball is perfect. Yes, it is. A simple roll of the one and only remaining yellow. As long as he puts it to the corner pocket on the top left of your screen, gives him natural white ball for the black to the corresponding corner pocket on the right. Just like that. About 200 people watching at the venue. About 199 of them silent. Only one, the Arsenal guy, seeming to make noise. And Maluva makes him even happier as he gets himself to number 15 first. 2 games to go. Habib needs them both or else succumb to the defeat of this guy from Zimbabwe. Habib Sebuguzi 14, Malvan Mukonza 15, rest to 16. A very crucial shot, this one, for both players. Habib hoping that Maluva misses the ball, maybe puts the white ball. Maluva hoping that he makes a very good split of the balls and puts at least one of them, which is not the white ball, not the black ball. There goes the break. One yellow ball is spotted. White is safe. Yellow ball is clearly better, but not that good. Maluva will clearly be going for the yellows. He will be making an opening over the pocket because it is the only yellow ball he can easily put, the one he's looking at. But he must make sure. How to make sure? It is the best way to make sure. By potting not only to close the table, but also open up the would-be bad yellows and give himself a very good chance of making a clearance of the yellow game to try and make himself victorious, triumphant in his first money match in his second advent of Kampala. Malvan Mukonza in attack for himself, for his management team, the Nevsan Select aggregates, for the fans who are watching from Zimbabwe, for his one fan, the Arsenal guy at the venue, needing backspin of the yellow ball, using red ball as support, very accurate, very beautiful shooting, very confident at the right time of the game. And only on 2 yellows. On a normal day, he would finish this game even with his eyes closed. And yet his eyes are open, and yet his mind is open, and yet he's closer to the victory, to the money, to make himself proud, to make Zimbabwe proud. The movement of the white ball is as accurate as the word accurate itself. Malvan Mukonza to take down Habib Sebuguzi by apple. And there we go. For the first time, he makes a big celebration, congratulated by Habib in a foreign country, at Habib's own home venue. MALUVA Mukonza, the Luva Express, the pride of Zimbabwe, the happiness of Harare, the guy from Harare, has made thousands happy with a very wide smile on his face. Takes down one of the best players in Uganda at his own home venue. Final scores: Habib 14, MALUVA Mukonza 16.
abali bakasaba bakalwaliki tweyogera okubeebaza olw'okubuliriza n'okubeerawo n'obuwagizi bwonna bwetutulase mwebali nnyo mwebali eddala ate era kanyongere